crew, this is Michelle from Water Girl Quilt Co. And I'm here today talking to one of our newest quilters, Ethan, and his mom, Sabrina. And I'm really excited because there's a big competition coming up. Well, actually, it's on right now. It started. The competition has started. And it is part of Quilt Canada and the Canadian Quilters Association. And Ethan really wanted to go in a sewing competition. So we agreed to sponsor Ethan in this competition and help him with his quilt. And it's a voting opportunity because the winning quilts are going to be voted on by all of you crew. So I want to ask for your help. So this is Ethan. Ethan, how old are you?
10.
He's 10 years old. When's your birthday?
August 26th.
Oh my goodness, you're almost 11. That's super cool. And Ethan has autism, right, Ethan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it sometimes help you concentrate if you have something you're fidgeting with?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Okay. So Ethan made this awesome quilt, and it's called Maybe One Day. This is your quilt, right, Ethan?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I like to call it the horrible quilt.
Oh, so Ethan and I had a conversation about how, so you quilters watching this, have you ever done something in your quilt and then you were like frustrated or disappointed because it didn't go the way you wanted? Ethan had some of those experiences when he was making it. And so we worked through those feelings together. So we're gonna ask Ethan a few more things about his quilt. So we want to tell you a little bit more about the contest. And I want to say thank you to JN Harper, which is one of the fabulous distributors we purchase fabrics from. And they are sponsoring this contest. And so Ethan and all the other kids in the contest have the challenge that they had to come up with an idea to use this fabric that had all the license plates of the Canadian provinces and the territories. And then they got a fabric with the moose on it, and they had the choice of using that one. And they had to make a theme of a road trip. So Ethan, how come your road trip has like mountains and trees and water in it? What made you choose that?
I don't know, I just randomly generated that.
You were randomly generating ideas. Okay, but let's say if it could have been like a road trip to Costco or a road trip to the mountains. Which is better?
Mountains than Costco.
The mountains and then Costco. I love it.
I'd rather the mountains.
Yeah, I agree. I think we can even forget the other one. But yeah, so do you feel like happy or when you're in nature or peaceful? Yes, you do.
Yeah, my thoughts are harassing me.
It's a chance to escape from your little brother. Everybody who
he's
has a
not
brother
there.
understands. Yeah. So Ethan,
We're an annoying sister.
sometimes they have that. You're right. So tell me.
Give me that.
Okay. Yeah, that can happen sometimes. So tell me, one last question. Do you prefer flowers or forests? Forests. And I think you made a wonderful tree in your art quilt. So you made your quilt with applique. Did you iron it on?
Yeah.
Yes. And then what did you have to do after it was ironed on? What was the next thing that we had to do?
Go on top of it.
Yeah, we had to stitch through it all, and you did a great job doing that. Okay, alrighty. So next we will tell everybody how they can vote, and we're going to ask your mom a question. Okay? All right. So Ethan's quilt is called Maybe One Day, and the theme is a road trip. And Ethan's mom, Sabrina, was with us while we worked on this quilt, and it was quite a journey because we were saying like there was some frustrations and so on. So first of all, Sabrina, what's it like having this wonderful boy with autism?
You know, it's really eye-opening because he's so creative and he's so loving and kind and all the things that he's very passionate about, right? And he teaches me new things every day, right? Just seeing the littlest detail, you know, a light, you know, in and out, fading. He says it's beating like a heart, it's pulsing, and just how he looks at things, right? It's very it really makes me take a step back and go, do you know what? He's pretty special.
Yeah, I agree. It was fun.
Oh, what about generating plans to build a boat from hand? I know how to do that.
Okay.
So yeah, Ethan.
Hey, you got any money to buy the resources from maybe the Home Depot? What about some sealant? For
Well,
water
you know
cannons?
what?
What about barrels to trap air for it won't capsize and sink?
Okay.
Guess
Okay.
what, Ethan? Let's get people voting for your quilt, and maybe you'll win a prize, and you can save some money for all the amazing ideas you have. What do you
Yes.
think of that? We just need your bubble wrap to stay a little bit quiet.
Yes.
So, Ethan was
Okay.
saying earlier about at first he didn't like his quilt when he ran into trouble. So, is it more challenging to like understand or deal with the emotions for him of having a disappointment or frustration?
Yeah, so with Ethan, he has to have things planned out in his mind, right? And it's very linear, very black and white. This is how it's going to be, and this is it. And then when things don't turn out the way he wants or the way he anticipates, it can be very devastating for him. And it's a lot harder to get past that. And we call it a sticky thought, where he just keeps on it all the time. And it can even take weeks for him to get over something,
Yeah, yeah.
Or even months.
or even months.
And eventually it will pop back up again.
There you
And
go.
so sometimes it pops back up again. Okay. Well, I love your quilt, Ethan, and I've already voted for it. And so we're going to tell you how to do that too.
Can you please vote for me? Bye. Please. Thanks for watching.